All right, well, we're here to talk about Machine Gun Preacher, right, where you are Sam Childers. And then also I saw Coriolanus, which I can't wait for everyone to pronounce that a couple thousand times over, that I was like, wait, how am I going to do this? Coriolanus, that's right. Anyway, Vanity Fair, Sam Childers. Did you, obviously we did a piece on that, on him a while ago, and it actually went on to win some awards. Having seen the movie, I can't imagine anybody else playing that part other than you, even though you're a hillbilly, redneck, ex-drug dealing criminal who's a Hell's Angel, but somehow it's Gerard Butler. It all worked beautifully, actually.
That's a big compliment, thank you.
And also in Coriolanus, you play another fighter as well, kind of a rebel in that in different ways. But let's just talk about Machine Gun Preacher. I knew nothing about that world, and then obviously seeing it on film, it's overwhelming, really. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. Did you meet Sam? Did you go through that whole process of like what it means to play someone that's actually still alive? And
yeah, I did. Yeah, I read the script, met with Mark, and then we decided, okay, we're going to go ahead with this. And the first trip was up to Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
What's that like?
I mean, it's a fascinating place. It's just a total, culture shock, especially for me as a boy from Scotland. Yeah. But and just that people are thinking on a different wavelength, and it's a place that I took a lot from. I learned a lot, really, as to what made Sam who he is. And so I walked into a living room, and he's there with preacher friends of his and his family, and he's like got his toothpick, and he's like, I know he's thinking, all right, so you're the guy that's gonna play me.
Has he seen any of your movies? Did he see 300 or any of this stuff?
He talked in a way like, he even at his church said, we got, one of the top 3 stars in Hollywood here, which I know is not true, but that was, him selling it to his congregation. But to be honest, no, I don't think he'd seen anything. Right. I'm not sure if he told me that he had, but...
all right, let's talk about Ralph Fiennes, okay? And Shakespeare, I love it. He's bringing Shakespeare to the people and kind of disguising it as a whole different movie. And it's interesting because both of these films, 2 great performances for you and 2 totally different things than you've ever done, really, ever. Which I really appreciated watching as a fan of yours and an actor. I was like, oh, wow, okay, Shakespeare, here we go.
And to have Ralph Fiennes kind of say, he really, wanted me to do this badly, and that was lovely, just that he would even be interested in me. And to think that, he would think that I could go there with Shakespeare. And then, these 2 movies the 2 big challenges for me that I kind of, that was my year for taking on big challenges in Sam Childers, and then to stand opposite Ralph Fiennes and say, all right, it's me and you, buddy.
Right, and you really are against each other. For the fight scenes, and the verbal fight scenes are incredible, and you do go toe-to-toe in your chemistry. Once again, I can't imagine anybody else playing that part, because you need a certain strength and charisma and magnetism to match his, because that's what the whole play is about, kind of, is their... it really boils down to just the 2 men. It's really you 2 guys.
I love it when you say it like that, because it's true. Whenever I think about it, it puts a big smile in my face. And it always did from the second I read the script. And it was John Logan who did Gladiator, and he stripped it down and made this movie so filmic. And as you say, it really brought forth the relationship between Tullus Ophidius and Coriolanus, and that head-to-head. Almost like UFC, you see these 2 guys facing off. And it did just, having relished in playing a warrior before, and knowing that I was playing a warrior against Ralph Fiennes, who's, doesn't, get more powerful an actor than he. It just, it's something it's delicious, the thought of, like me and you,
What was his direction like? Was it, because obviously he's directing it and he has to act opposite. Was that pretty seamless?
Seamless. He's the most intense. As a person, not at all. He's a teddy bear. When he was on set, I don't even know how you pull off a role like Coriolanus. It's such a big, all-consuming role to play, and then to say, and I want you to direct that film, and at the budget that they were making it at. I don't know how he did it, but he had to spend a lot of time in this headspace where I respect that. I see it. I've been there, but I don't know if I've even been there. I've never had that responsibility. And he just lives in this other space. But then when he turns it to you, I felt this opening up, you know, this, he embraced you and he respected you and he loved what you had to offer. And his notes were so specific. He's so intelligent. He's lived this play because he obviously performed it before. So he's lived that play and he knew exactly what he wanted, you know, and yet he welcomed what you had, what you brought to it. And that was great to do those scenes and have him go, wow.
All right, Jerry, great to see you. Thank you.